Hello there and welcome back to part 5 of coordinate geometry. In today's lecture we will solve problem set 5 and here we go with the first question on the board, which is MCQ. The first question says segment AB is parallel to y-axis, coordinate of A are given to me as 1 and 3 and I need to find coordinate of B which are given in the options. Okay. Now very first thing, as segment AB is parallel to y-axis, so keep it in mind all the points which are present on that segment AB will have same x coordinate. I repeat, if a segment is parallel to y-axis, then all the points which are present on that segment will have same x coordinate. So in the list, check which point or which coordinates are matching with the point A for their x coordinate. Okay, so which one is there? Yes, option D. Option D has 1 and -3, so we can say option D is the final answer. Now let's move on with the second MCQ. The question says that which point lies to the right of the origin on the x-axis. Okay, very first, as the point lies on x-axis, that means its y coordinate is 0. So in the given options, check which points have y coordinate 0. Yes, it is in option A and option D. After that, as point is on the right side of the x-axis, that means its x coordinate must be positive. So where do we have positive 1? Yes, it's again option D, that is 2, 0, and that's why my answer is option D. Now check out the third one. I need to find the distance between origin and a point having coordinate -3 and 4. What can be done? Yes, it is to be found by distance formula. Okay, but where are the coordinates of origin? Yes, coordinates of origin are 0, 0. So the moment you put it in the formula of the distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, and finally take out the root of it. As a result, we get 3 square plus 4 square, because one point has both the coordinates as 0, 0, that is origin. So 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, add it, we get 25, take a square root of it, answer is 5. So where is the answer 5 given? Yes, it is option C. So my answer is option C. So as first question is done, let's move on with the third question, because second question is omitted. The third question is about the midpoint. Yes, we need to find the midpoint. The way we know, mention the details. Yes, point P, point Q and point T. Let the coordinates of point T are x and y. After mentioning the details, we know what is the midpoint formula. What is that? Yes, x equals to x2 plus x1 the whole upon 2, or you can write x1 plus x2 the whole upon 2. After that, for the y, it is y2 plus y1 the whole upon 2. Then substitute the value, carry out the operation, and you will find that x equal to 6. And whereas on the other side, when you put the value and carry out the operation, y 10, and that is why my answer is t equals to 6. Yes. So students, this is the fourth question on your screen. The question says that we need to find the ratio in which segment AB is divided by y-axis. From the given information, we can say that if AB is divided by y-axis, then the point of intersection will definitely lie on y-axis and its x coordinate must be 0, because point is present on y-axis. Let that point be T, and yes, the way we know, their coordinates will be 0 and k. K is what? The unknown number that we do not know, right? But 0 is sure. To find the ratio in which the y-axis is dividing, we have to proceed further with the section formula. These are the given details and my target is to find ms to n. So here we move. By section formula, we can say x equals to mx2 plus nx1 the whole upon m plus n. Why we choose x coordinate? Because the value of x coordinate is known to us, that is 0. So substitute the value in the formula. As a result, we can see now the denominator is m plus n, and we can shift that m plus n to the other side of the equality, that goes in multiplication with 0, and on right hand side we get the number -9m plus 3n after the multiplication. We know that 0 multiplied by any number, the answer is always 0. So left hand side will completely be nil, that is 0, and on right hand side we have same numbers, negative 9m plus 3n. For our convenience, we will shift that 9m to the other side of the equality. That removes its negative sign, so we get 9m equals to 3n. My target is to find m is to n, that is m upon n. So the n from right hand side will be moved to the other side of the equality, that goes in division, and at the same time 9, which is in multiplication with m, will be moved to the other side of the equality, and as a result we get 3 upon 9. 3 upon 9 itself is divisible by 3, so we can say my final answer will be 1 is to 3 or 1 upon 3, and hence we got the required ratio m is to n as 1 is to 3. Don't forget that there was a trick or hidden information in the question. As the point lied on y-axis, so its x coordinate will be 0, and from that 0 only we can find the ratio. So here we move with the next question on the board. Now the question is, there is one point on x-axis which is equidistant from P and Q, and I need to find the coordinates of that point, right? So by the given information we can say this is what the diagram will look like logically. Let that point be C and its coordinate will be x comma 0. As point lies on x-axis, then definitely its y coordinate will be 0. As point C is equidistant, so we can say distance CP is equal to distance CQ, because it is given in the question that C is at equal distance from P and Q. So let's move on. With the help of given information we can now use distance formula, and by that x minus x1 the whole square plus y minus y1 the whole square, and over here y is nothing but 0. So substitute the value. After substituting the value we'll come to know that there are few corners where we can work on. Minus sign can be turned into positive, and the root is removed by squaring on both the sides. As a result we have the normal numbers. Now if you observe it carefully, x minus 2 the whole square and x plus 2 the whole square are the two brackets where we have to work on. We have to expand these brackets by utilizing formula, that is a plus b the whole square equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Once we apply this formula on these both the brackets, we get the answer in such a way. After this, once you observe RHS and LHS, the numbers with the equal sign and same variable and power can be removed, so we can say x square can be cancelled out. Now the next target is to move all the numbers without letter on one side and numbers with letter on one other side after carrying out the normal operation. As a result we get minus 4x, again minus 4x. The second minus 4x is taken from right hand side, and 25 which was there on left hand side is moved to the right hand side. As a result we have negative 8x equal to 56, and after carrying out the operation we know the division will take place, and that gives us the answer x equal to negative 7, and hence we can say the coordinates of that point which is equidistant from P and Q is nothing but negative 7 and 0. I hope you understood. This is like a revision for you all because same question was done previously in the exercise. Let's move on with the next question. Easy. Instead of giving you numbers properly, now terms are given. Coordinates of R is nothing but negative 3a and a, and coordinates of S are a and negative 2a. I need to find the distance RS. Same one, nothing to worry about. Mention the details the way we are mentioning, and by using distance formula we can say that x2 minus x1 the whole square equal to y2 minus y1 the whole square. To substitute the value. Now observe the first bracket first of all. Minus 3a, that both the minus will turn it into positive, and for second bracket also observe it. Now if you see, a plus 3a will give you the result 4a. the whole square, and minus 2a minus a the whole square is nothing but minus 3a the whole square. Now the moment you carry out the square, we get the answer 16a square plus 9a square. We can add these numbers because they are like terms, so as is that we get 25a square, and after taking out the square root we get the answer in easy peasy way, that is 5a. Students, this is 8th question on your screen. The question says that 3 points are given and we need to decide whether these points are going to make triangle or not, and if yes, we need to state the type of it. Okay, so very first, how are we going to decide whether these points are going to make triangle or not? Very first, I'm going to find the distance or the length of all three sides by using distance formula, and then there's one property that states if in a triangle sum of square of length of two shorter sides, means I'm going to find the distance or the length, I'm going to choose two shorter length, I'm going to make square and then add them. Okay, and that addition or that sum should be greater than or equal to the square of length of longest side. Okay, so this is the property, keep it in mind. These are the points which are given to us, and let's begin. The moment you utilize distance formula and substitute the value and get the answer, you will come to know that the value for LM is under root 170, for NM it is under root 122, and for LN it is under root 180. Boys and girls, there is no need to go beyond this calculation, because the moment you apply the square for these root numbers, it becomes easier to calculate them. So what we are going to do now, according to property, I'm going to search which are the two shorter sides in this. Yes, we can easily understand that in number 1 and 2, that is LM and NM are the shorter sides, where LN is the longer side or the longest, you can say. So this is the property, and the moment you choose the two shorter sides, that is LM square plus LM square, and longer side is LN square. Substitute the value, do the square and then add, we get the answer 292, number it 5, and square of under root 180 is nothing but 180 itself, so number it 6. Now observe 5 and 6. What you can say, LM square plus NM square is greater than or not than LN square. Yes, of course, the value, that is number 5, says that LM square plus NM square is greater than LN square, and that's as the sum is greater, we can say that the triangle can be formed. Over here, no two sides are equal or every side is in different length, so we can say the triangle is scalene triangle, right? Let's do one more sum based on same property. The points are given PQR and the property is there on your screen. The sum of square of two shorter sides must be greater than or equal to the square of longer side, right? So by distance formula, find the sides first of all. We will get the value of PQ as under root 20. For RQ, you will get the answer under root 5, and for PR, you will get the answer under root 45. Observe this 1, 2, 3, you will come to know that PR is the longest side and 1 and 2 shows the shorter sides, right? So these are the values, this is the property, and the moment you see two shorter ones, correct? So PQ square plus QR square, and longer one is PR square. So substitute the value and get the square of them. You get the answer 20 plus 5, that results in 25. For the PR square, it is under root 45 the whole square. So answer will be 45 itself. Now if you observe 5 and 6, what can you say? Yes, but in this condition, presently, number 5, that is sum of shorter sides, is less than the square of longer side, right? And if it is less, the sum shouldn't be less actually. If it is less, then triangle cannot be formed, and in this way we can give our judgment, right? I hope you understood. My dears, we are going to solve some special problems from problem set number 5. These are the questions based on circumcenter of a triangle. Circumcenter of a triangle is nothing but the point of intersection of three perpendicular bisectors in a triangle. So let's see what question is all about. The question says to find the coordinates of circumcenter when three vertices are given to us. For better understanding, consider a triangle and along with its circumcircle. The vertices of triangle are PQR, which are given to us, and consider center of that circle is nothing but A. Now join AP, AQ and AR, which will act as radius for that circle, right? As they are the radii of same circle, their values will be equal. Now how to find the coordinates of this circumcenter? Boys and girls, to find the coordinates, we are going to make two simultaneous equations utilizing this very same property, that AP equals to AQ equals to AR. We will choose any two radii to make one equation. Very first, we are going to utilize AP and AQ, where the coordinates of A will be X and Y. By utilizing distance formula, we will form one simultaneous equation. Let's see what happens. By distance formula, we know after substituting the value, you will get something like this. The moment you square on both the side, the root will be removed, and now it is time to open the bracket. For the opening of the bracket, we will use expansion formula for A plus B the whole square equals to A square plus 2AB plus B square, and after utilizing that formula and striking out or cancelling all the like terms, you will get 6x minus 2y plus 10 equals to 4y plus 4. The next part is to move all the numbers with letter on one side and numbers without letter on one side. That will give you the equation 6x minus 6y equals to minus 6. Now all the terms can be divided by 6, correct? The moment you divide, we are left with x minus y equals to minus 1, and that is what our first equation is. In the similar fashion, we will find distance of AP and AR, and we will end on the second equation. Substitute the value, square on both the sides so that the root will be removed, and now open the brackets by utilizing expansion formula, that is A plus B the whole square and A minus B the whole square. Strike out all the like terms. You are left with 6x minus 2y plus 10 and minus 2x minus 6y equals plus 10. So 10 also can be removed, but over here to explain you that numbers without letter on one side and with letter on other side, I just kept it like that. The moment you shift the letters and numbers properly, you are left with equation 8x plus 4y equal to 0. Here too we can divide all the terms by 4. As a result, we get 2x plus y equal to 0, and by shifting 2x to the other side of the equality, we get the second equation, that is y equal to minus 2x. Now what I'm going to do to solve this simultaneous equation, I'm going to utilize substitution method. I'm going to substitute that equation number 2 in equation number 1, somewhat like this, and the minus which is outside the bracket and minus inside the bracket will make it positive. So x plus 2x equal to minus 1, that gives us the value 3x equal to minus 1, and we get the answer of x coordinate, that is minus 1 upon 3. The 3 which was there with x will be moved to the other side of the equality in division. Now time to resubstitute this value of x in equation number 2. That results in y equal to minus 2. This is the original equation. Now remove that x, and instead of that x, I'm going to put minus 1 upon 3. We know that numerator into numerator, denominator into denominator is the normal funda for calculating the multiplication or the product of number and a fraction. That results in plus 2 upon 3. Why plus 2? Because two negative numbers in multiplication gives the positive sign. That makes minus 2 into minus 1 gives us the plus 2. So in this manner, we have found the coordinates of circumcenter, that is minus 1 upon 3 and 2 upon 3.